Good morning, class 11. Welcome back to the online class. I hope you are aware about the new pattern, new assessment scheme of CBSE for academic year 2021 and 2022. So the syllabus has been reduced to some extent. Now we have term 1 and term 2 type of assessment. I have shared the syllabus in our class group. Okay, go through the syllabus. While we are going through the syllabus, please refer your NCERT textbooks also and match. कुछ चैप्टर्स में कुछ टॉपिक्स हटाए हैं, कुछ चैप्टर्स कंप्लीटली एलिमिनेट कर दिए हैं. Keep that in mind and accordingly we have to move. So in term 1 we do not have chapter number 3. So I have dropped the idea of continuing with chapter 3 trigonometric function. That will continue later on. Chapter 4 principle of mathematical induction is not in your syllabus. Chapter 5, today I will start chapter 5, complex numbers. Okay, this is you can say a chapter, a topic of modern algebra. Okay, so we have two chapters in algebra. Chapter 1 and 2 are there in term 1. Okay, so today we will start complex numbers. So before we go to complex number, let us first understand why we have studied number system. The first system that we studied was natural number. The counting numbers are called natural number. Then to represent the quantities, whether it is a whole quantity or fraction, we introduced whole numbers into the curriculum. Then we studied integers, positive and negative. Then rational numbers. Then irrational numbers. Then real numbers. Okay. अब पता चल गया कि रियल, तो अगर हमारे पास रियल नंबर हैं तो क्या हमारे पास इमेजिनरी नंबर्स भी हैं? Yes, of course we do have imaginary numbers. So you definitely must have encountered in grade 10 while you are solving quadratic equation by quadratic formula, एक चीज आप रेफर करते थे, discriminant b square minus 4ac. What was the utility of this? In the formula it says x equal to minus b plus or minus root under b square minus 4ac upon 2a. तो हम क्या बोलते थे? If d is greater than 0, then the quadratic equation has two real roots, and if d is equal to 0, then two real and equal roots. D greater than 0, two real and distinct roots, दो अलग अलग roots real. D equal to 0. D greater than 0 का मतलब क्या हुआ? स्क्वायर रूट के अंदर आपके पास पॉजिटिव क्वांटिटी है, so you can find out the square root of any positive quantity. Square root of 0 is 0, so again you have a real value. But when we used to get d less than 0, मतलब negative quantity in the square root, we used to say no real roots exist. Real नहीं होती है roots, imaginary. So whenever you have a negative quantity in a square root, it is an imaginary number. Say for instance under root minus 4. Okay, now negative quantity, root does not exist. So I can do one thing, I can write this as under root 4 into under root minus 1. Right? Can I write it? Of course we can write it. So what is under root 4? Plus or minus 2. So what to do with this? So under root minus 1 has been introduced as iota. Greek alphabet. You have A, B, C, D in English language. Alpha, beta, kappa, delta. They have epsilon in Greek language, right? So in the same way, iota. So this becomes plus or minus 2 iota. So under root minus 1 stands for iota. So iota is under root minus 1. What is this 2? It is the magnitude. It is the magnitude. Okay. So this is an imaginary number. So this is how we represent the imaginary numbers. Right? So general form of a complex number. Let's come. Complex numbers are represented by small z equal to a plus iota b. This a, real part of z is a and imaginary part of z is b. What is iota? Under root minus 1. So now we know that a complex number comprises of two components, real component and imaginary component. अब तक हमारा कंसेप्ट था नंबर लाइन, एक हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन, कहीं पर 0, उसके लेफ्ट साइड में नेगेटिव वैल्यूज, राइट साइड में पॉजिटिव वैल्यूज। यही हमारा कंसेप्ट था नंबर लाइन को लेकर, नंबर सिस्टम को लेकर, राइट। क्यों? वन सिंगल लाइन, आपके पास या तो पॉजिटिव नंबर्स है नेगेटिव नंबर्स है, दैट कैन बी रिप्रेजेंटेड इजीली ऑन ए नंबर लाइन, बट when you have two attributes to represent them you need two different axes. Cartesian coordinate system पढ़ा आपने coordinate geometry में, x axis and y axis. So every point in a Cartesian plane used to be represented by x, y. Abscissa and coordinate. In the same way, since complex number has got two attributes, real part and imaginary part, we need two axes. And what are those two axes? So general form of the complex number, z equal to a plus iota b. Now I consider a horizontal axis which represents the real part of z and a vertical axis that represents imaginary part of z. So for any complex number z equal to a plus iota b, on x-axis, say there is a point a comma 0. Okay? And on y-axis, there is a point 0 comma b. So this point will be here, point P, a comma b. So we have represented the complex number a plus iota b in a plane. Now what is this plane? This plane is called as the Argand plane. In Cartesian system we have Cartesian plane, coordinate system. Here we have Argand plane. In this plane, this is the origin. The horizontal axis represents the real part of z. Imaginary axis represents imaginary part of z. Y axis, vertical axis. तो अगर हमारे पास कोई complex number है, say z equal to minus a plus iota b, वो यहां आ जाएगा minus a comma b, second quadrant में. If I have a complex number minus a minus iota b, it will be the third quadrant, minus a comma minus b. If I have a complex number z equal to a minus iota b, it will be the fourth quadrant, x positive, y negative. Okay. So it can be like if a and b, I say assign values to a and b as a equal to 3 and b equal to 4. So you have 3 comma 4. This is minus 3 comma 4. Minus 3 comma minus 4. 3 comma minus 4. So complex number would be z equal to 3 plus 4 iota or minus 3 plus 4 iota or minus 3 minus 4 iota, or it can be 3 minus 4 iota. Right children? So please go through the content that is given in NCERT textbooks. देखो आप लोग का पेपर पैटर्न ये है. Term 1 you will have MCQs. Obviously the questions are going to be conceptual, in depth, right? So please go through every content that is given in NCERT textbook. Refer it, come up with the doubts, right children? So we will explore the topic in the next class.